Ladies and gentlemen, I've always opined on this platform on many occasions that in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Nothing in politics just happens for the sake of it. Yesterday, a meeting took place, Azimio leaders meeting. That meeting was chaired by Kalonzo Musyoka. I want you guys to study the photo which you are seeing on your screen there. In that photo, you can clearly see Justin Muturi. Of course, Justin Muturi has his party and therefore a principle. What was his objective during this meeting? The next person you can see here is none other than David Murathe. The moment David Murathe is here, what can you conclude? That this meeting was convened by none other than Uhuru Kenyatta. Then you go next, in the middle there, you see Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka probably is the senior most Azimio leader, and therefore his presence here is significant. Then you see Karoli Omondi. Why was Karoli Omondi present at this meeting? He represents the face of Linda Wananchi. And then at the end of it, you can see Philip Kisia. Philip Kisia, I think, is he the executive director of Azimio Coalition. Ladies and gentlemen, from that photo, you can't see Rigathi Gachagua. Of course, the interest of Matiang'i is taken care of here by David Murathe. Why do you think Kalonzo Musyoka convened this meeting? Because this meeting has been convened just a few days after Rigathi Gachagua stopped Linda Wananchi from engaging in Olkalau activities.
And I want to tell my brother Irungu Kenyatta, I heard him saying that he wants to come with the Wananchi to Olkalau. We don't need you there for DCP unless you are coming to campaign for another party. If you want to come and campaign for UDA, please go ahead. If you want to come and campaign for Jubilee, go ahead. Or any other party. But DCP, ours is a local campaign. We don't want confusion in Olkalau. The campaign has gone on for 3 months. Irungu Kenyatta has never been Olkalau. He does not understand Olkalau. He doesn't understand the issues. He doesn't understand the narrative. He cannot come and bring the Mwananchi there to campaign the last day without knowing what the issues are and how the campaign is being done. That campaign has been going on for 2 months, led by Senator John Medho and others. You have not even talked to John Medho. How do you say you are coming to campaign for a candidate? You don't even know him. You have never seen him. You don't know the area. You don't know what is happening. That is what I have told Senator Muraga to tell Irungu Kenyatta as he let Kierere Lokalau.
And just like I have been saying, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. I want to reveal to you guys the objectives which Kalonzo Musyoka and Uhuru Kenyatta wanted to achieve during this meeting. Before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, take a second or to click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to go straight to the point. Number one, this meeting was convened to discuss the conduct of one man, Rigathi Gachagua. In fact, the media are reporting that that Azimio parties resolved to cut ties with Gachagua after the Olkalau by-election. It sounds harsh, it sounds exaggerated, but how Rigathi Gachagua treated Linda Wananchi is something which did not sit down with them. And probably they expressed their frustrations. And that's why Kalonzo Musyoka decided to invite them for that meeting, but left out Rigathi Gachagua. Of course, Rigathi Gachagua is also busy with the by-election in Olkalau. So for me, this meeting discussed the conduct of Rigathi Gachagua. Because sometimes Rigathi Gachagua says things even without thinking twice. So that number. Number two, I'm looking at Uhuru Kenyatta trying to bring now Linda Wananchi and the united opposition working together. The truth is, and you will not run away from it, Uhuru Kenyatta's hands are deeply in Linda Wananchi. And Uhuru Kenyatta is also deeply in the united opposition. Uhuru Kenyatta wants one thing. He wants to achieve one thing. He wants to revenge on William Ruto. I've been talking to key political leaders, and one thing they keep on telling me is the fact that Uhuru Kenyatta has never accepted that William Ruto outwitted him and Raila Amolo Odinga, and therefore he's been planning the revenge. And the only way to defeat William Ruto in 2027 is if the opposition were united. Uhuru Kenyatta is good at one thing, putting leaders together. But there is something. Linda Wananchi was formed, and the intention was simple. God said there, campaign, consolidate. And then you'll come back and support my candidate. As we speak, Linda Wananchi has outgrown itself. It's big, it's bold, it's popular. Linda Wananchi resonates with the public. And because of that, Linda Wananchi are trying to push for their own presidential bid. And Uhuru Kenyatta knows that if that were to happen, the votes are going to be split, and therefore it will not be easy to defeat Ruto. So what is he doing? Uhuru is convening the meetings we are seeing. And that's the fact. So the intention is to try and bring Linda Wananchi and the united opposition together. The question I know you are asking, which I'm not going to answer you, what about Rigathi Gachagua? Where are these guys leaving Rigathi Gachagua? Because Rigathi Gachagua is the most popular. Mount Kenya is behind him. Maybe Uhuru Kenyatta has convinced them that he will go to the mountain directly. That's what he told Raila Odinga, but he never went. Number 3, I think now the intention is to embark on joint political activities. You see, previously, Linda Wananchi didn't want to be associated with the united opposition, in quotes. They also didn't want to be associated with Uhuru Kenyatta. But now we are in a room where Justin Muturi is, where David Murathe is. Murathe. The moment you see David Murathe, just know the hands of Uhuru Kenyatta is deep there. So moving forward, I think they came up with a timetable. And I won't be surprised to see Kalonzo Musyoka starting to join them. That's something which won't really surprise me, working together. So very soon, I know they have a rally in Linda Wananchi, they have a rally in Taita. From Taita, they'll go to Trans Nzoia, 25th, and they go to Bungoma, 26th. Then they're planning to come back to Nyanza. Then I think from Nyanza, they're going to go back to Kambani. So maybe the idea was, you guys need to now start figuring out how to start working together. Because working together between Linda Wananchi and the united opposition is also going to help their supporters so that they'll start embracing each other. For example, people supporting Sifuna will then start accepting that indeed Sifuna might not be a president or a presidential candidate. Kalonzo might be. So they start preparing on how they can vote for Kalonzo. The Kamba nation should also start preparing that the presidency might actually, the presidential candidate might not even be Kalonzo Musyoka. So that's number 4. I think Uhuru Kenyatta's factor is now a reality. And from the photo, you can easily tell who convened this meeting. Kalonzo Musyoka himself once told us that Azimio died long time ago. So if Azimio died long time ago, why would Kalonzo Musyoka still convene its meeting? The truth is, Azimio is not dead. The person who tried to stage a coup in Azimio was none other than Uhuru Kenyatta. So he convened this meeting. And it's not there, but I'm 100% sure that during this, the secret meeting there, they discussed everything. And lastly, there is the emerging division within the opposition. I want to assume that either Kalonzo or Rigathi or someone else raised those issues. So they met to clear the misunderstandings. Because tell me why DAP Kenya, who has a principle in the United Opposition, will fight with Edwin Sifuna. Because according to Salasia, Sifuna is out to dismantle DAP Kenya. In short, there are emerging divisions there. Wamalo is a principal here, Natembe is not, but Natembe is calling the shots. So probably those are some of the things they discussed. I don't know what you think. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.